Govannen, niblings. I'm Eklinaar. Let's play Lord of the Rings Online, episode 111. So, I'm going to start the Riddle-game quest arc now. So, here's the Hall of Fire, where Bilbo likes to hang out. So, I believe this is the first time in the game that you meet Bilbo. So yeah, here's Bilbo hanging out in the Hall of Fire with some elves.
Would you like to join our game?
And this whole quest chain is just a series of riddles that Bilbo gives you, and you answer. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed playing it for the first time. If you are going to be playing the game yourself and don't want to be spoiled on the answers of these riddles, maybe skip this episode. I'm going to do just the riddle game series, or quest chain in this episode. So yeah, if you don't want to know all the answers to this, go ahead and skip this episode, and I'll pick up with what happens after this in the next episode. Alright, so Bilbo is giving me Lindir's current riddle, which is, I often hold your hand, but I have no hands wherewith to hold. I often sleep in summer, but I do my best when it grows cold. I often lose my mate, but I feel no sorrow if truth be told. Bilbo says he's stumped and he wants help.
Greetings to you.
So, so he says that, Elvish riddles tend to be very involved and involve a knowledge of elf lore, whereas Hobbit riddles tend to be about mundane things. But he says that, the answer can be found here in the last homely house. And that he's trying to do kind of a Hobbit-style riddle rather than an elf-style riddle. So, I need to look around. It could be here in the Hall of Fire, which is very pretty, by the way. I've always liked this room. It's got these neat decorations and statues and things. So it's here in the Homely House. I just need to find it. So I think I see them right here, actually. Work gloves. So that solves the riddle, doesn't it? Hold your hand, but sleep in summer, right? Okay. So I'll talk to Lindir.
Greetings to you.
Lindir says the answer fits like a glove, does it not?
You may be of service to me.
Lindir called me an expert riddler. So it's Bilbo's turn.
Oh, here's a tricky one.
Alright, Lindir outfoxed me. So Bilbo wasn't expecting Lindir to do such a mundane riddle. He thought it was going to be about elf lore. So he says he'll make another homely riddle. And this is another item that will be here in the last homely house. So that's how all of these riddles are going to work. There will be an item that they're referring to with the riddle. And then I have to find that item and then talk to them. So here's the riddle. I have a long beard I have of bristly hair, but no chin or cheek on which to bear. Many hands hold me with ne'er a caress, yet I'm e'er the first to clean up a mess. So, what do you think? I have a long beard of bristly hair, and the first to clean up a mess. Those seem like pretty important clues right there. And it's held in the hand. So, some sort of tool, perhaps? Let's take a look around. Alright, so I looked up the answer on the wiki. Apparently it's been moved since where it used to be the last time I did this quest. That's why I was having trouble finding it. It's here in the Scholars Guild. Here it is. A broom. So you used to have to ride to the stable to find it. So you had to kind of wander all over Rivendell. But they moved a lot of these items to the homely hall here to make them easier to find. Alright.
I've another one for you.
A broom. Even elves have to clean up.
Oh, there you are.
Alright. Lindir has come up with something interesting. He found a new riddle on the back of some parchment out of Gondor.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Okay, the answer can be found somewhere in Rivendell. Breath is needed, warning heeded. Some will arrive with sword and knife. My work is completed, till once more I am needed. So, breath and warning, and some will arrive. Those seem like important parts. So think about that, especially think about something that you've seen in Lord of the Rings that might fit that description. And it'll be somewhere in Rivendell. Now, I'm curious, yes, so the quest tracker does give you a hint. So, if you're not totally sure where to go, it at least gives you an idea of the area where it is. And that was my guess as to the area that I would need to head towards. Okay. I can talk to Boromir.
How can I be of service?
A riddle out of Gondor. You've come to the right man. He says, a horn is the answer, but he can't give it to me. But he will give me a badge of his rank. And should be that should satisfy them with the riddle. So, will that satisfy Lindir?
Sweet-eyed Melon.
Yes. The fact that the item was not laying on a shelf. He's offering me some gauntlets with quite a lot of agility, which it's too bad that that's not more useful to me. I guess I'll take the potions instead.
May govannen, might you spare
Alright,
a moment?
you've proven yourself an expert riddle solver. Bilbo and I have been contemplating an interesting riddle, one which there's no known answer yet. The riddle is about the lineage of the House of Elrond. So this is kind of an elf lore riddle. We can't say that the answer even lies in Imladris. But the riddle is concerned with Rivendell, so he wants me to talk to Bilbo.
I've another one for you.
So, this was written by Elrond's wife, who long ago sailed into the West. She inscribed these words just before she departed. It's probably not meant as a riddle, but its meaning has been hidden. So it goes, the jewel of the moon enshrined in the water, from mother to daughter is given a boon. Ships sail to the west, forgetting all sorrow. Landfall on the morrow, the Isles of the Blessed. So He says I could talk to Elrond about it. And it's possible it's a legacy that should be found and delivered to Arwen. Alright, I can do that. So, I'm going to talk to Elrond, see what he has to say about it. Of course, it could be a touchy subject, talking about his wife who sailed into the West, who he hasn't seen for probably thousands of years. I don't know how long it is.
Dark days are coming.
Yeah, so he's a little sad to be reminded of that. The meanings of the word is a mystery. It's been so long since he's thought about it. Glorfindel was present when she wrote the words, so maybe I should go talk to Glorfindel about it. So I'll do that. Alright. So Glorfindel, I believe, is up this way. Across this little bridge, and up onto this hill. Through this brush. Here's Glorfindel.
How can I be of service?
A riddle. So, Glorfindel knows exactly what it is, and Elrond could have asked a long time ago if he'd thought to. There was a splendid white gem, a jewel of the moon, as the verse says. It was hidden away in a secret vault. This is Celebrian's legacy that was meant to go to Arwen. But the vault may not even be nearby.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
It is said that I do not know where the vault is, but I can help you gain entrance when it's found. The riddle itself is the key to the vault. In your travels near Imladris, you will find... Oh, if in your travels near Imladris you find a sealed vault, you can get inside with these words. There should be a rock in front of the entrance. Place your hand upon the rock and recite the verse. So it's probably not in Imladris, but it's probably nearby, and he suggests the High Moor. So I'm going to head up to the High Moor. He's got another
Stay
quest
a moment.
here. So this is interesting. It occurs to me that I might make use of your road lore. An elf named Erkiel was one of my company. She was a fighter, but he hasn't heard from her. She may be living near Evendim. He wants me to send her a message. So I'll talk to Kulang at Tinudir. Evendim was always the domain of men. Elves never lived there, so it's a courtesy to talk to one of the rangers first. And maybe Kulang will know where Erkiel is. Okay. So I'll do that the next time I go back to Evendim. So I'm up here in the High Moor now, above Rivendell. And I'm riding south from the gate to Imladris. Glorfindel told me there was a rock, and that behind that rock I could get in. Oh, here we go. So here, there's an ordinary looking rock, but if I touch it and I recite that verse, this gate opens, so it's kind of a magical lock. Some elf magic. So here it is, the Vault of Celebrian's Legacy. Oh, there are crawlers in here. So this is that repeatable crawler quest that I had some time ago. A few episodes ago, I think, is when I last did this quest. But yeah, there are all these crawlers in here. So I guess I'll defeat some of them. These crawlers are tougher than the ones I encountered before. Because these are normals, and the crawlers I encountered before were swarms. But it shouldn't be too much of a challenge. There's more of them. I have not healed, so I better do that. So these summoned ones here are swarms. Oh, they interrupted my thing. I didn't know they would do that. Alright, so I completed that repeatable quest again. And here's Celebrian's Legacy. This neat little chamber here. There's a... It's like a troll. Had lived here at some point. Had gotten in somehow. So, I found the gem. So I'm gonna head out back to Rivendell. Alright, so I'm back here in Rivendell, heading to Glorfindel, because I found the gem.
Govannen.
Oh, and he says that's it. Please take it to Elrond. Okay.
Hope is not in vain.
To think that the vault has remained sealed for so long. Even the wise can be foolhardy. So he's kind of making fun of himself for taking so long to figure this out and find that gem. But he thanks me. He calls me the Master of Riddles. He says, you seek the truth in all things, even though it brings you into darkness. Your skill and cunning bring you back out into the light again. It's going to be a bit of a theme for the game. So I have this choice of different things. I think I'm going to take this. A dagger that deals fire damage is very powerful indeed. This bracelet is pretty good, though. It's very tempting to take it because, you know, eventually I won't use the dagger anymore. Even though it deals fire damage, I mean, I'll level out of it. And I probably won't use it right away. Like, I'll probably stick with this axe that I have. Yeah, I think I am going to take the bracelet, just because it's... I'll use it now, and it'll be good. So, alright. It is a nice dagger. So, I'm going to replace this polished silver warrior's bracelet that I got in Illuminous. Just all that vitality is really good. Alright, so let's see what else he has.
A strange fate brings you hither.
Alright, so I believe that's the end of the riddles. So I'm turning in that quest. And, yep, so then from here I move on.
A strange fate brings you hither.
to the next quest beyond the Riddle Chain. It's still in this whole quest line about the Trollshaws, but I'll pick this up in the next episode. So tune in next time, Niblings.